Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fieldhouse where your Southern New Hampshire University Penmen take on the Southern Connecticut State University Owls. And the Penmen should be excited coming home to play this game for the first time since October 10th, and they should feel energized playing on their home court. But they are playing the Owls, who just had a 6-game winning streak snapped, so they will want to get back on the winning path. My name is Shane Andrews, alongside me Carolyn Young. And Carolyn, who's a big player for both teams that can impact this game?
Well, for the Penmen, you've got to look to Marissa Coronis. She has so many kills. She's been a strong player nearly every game, most kills on the team. And for Southern Connecticut, you really have to look out for Liana Jadis. She has 336 kills on the season. Very impressive so far.
And Liana Jadis has had an outstanding year for this Owls team in Corona. Same for the Penmen, but there's a lot of other players that can step up, and we've seen different ones throughout the season for this Penmen team. And just in warm-ups, we could see that this Southern Connecticut team has a lot of players that can do some damage.
For sure. And as far as other players, Joanne Coffey double-double, so she's another one who could step up.
Joanne Coffey there gets the point given to the Owls from her serve, misplaced. And now it will be Jillian Chambers serving here for the Owls. One kept up here, Castro. Play there, the Owls doing a good job. Sent all the way across. Coronis can't do anything but send that one back over. Now the Owls pressuring again, go to the same place. Penmen do a good job there to keep this ball alive. Castro. Good attempt there, but a good play by Jadis. Sherman. Looking for McGuire. McGuire gets the first point for the Penmen, 1-1 here.
And she found the gap, and she put it right in the perfect place there.
It's a great play by both teams, moving the ball around well, and the Penmen getting the advantage there. Perfect placement by McGuire. And now it will be senior Marissa Coronis serving. Coronis sends that one over. Excellent power there, but the Penmen do a good job keeping it alive. No choice but to send that one over for Castro. And very quick reaction time there for Alexandra Nims as she gets the kill.
Yep, that was a strong kill.
Very unsuspecting. The Penmen didn't see that one coming, and just perfect placement and good power on that one. And now Gabriela Vasquez serving here for the Owls. Sherman. That one to Coffey for Castro. Power all the way across, but Owls do a good job here. And another kill there for Nims.
Yeah, Coffey had a little trouble with the dig there. That was a strong kill for sure.
And that's 2 straight plays we've seen Nims step up. We'll see if that becomes a recurring pattern in this game. Vasquez sends it over. Coffey. And an excellent kill there from Amanda Costales, a player who's been very quiet for this Penmen team, but very good.
Yeah, and another play where they just found where the Owls had left a little gap and just put it right in there.
Now it will be Costales serving here. That one hit here, no choice but to send it over. Penmen get a chance to set up. Coronis, excellent power from Coronis and good effort from the Owls, but Marissa Coronis gets the kill, and that ties it up at 3-3.
And the Penmen want to see that. They want her starting out strong because she's definitely been their most important player in a lot of their past games.
And if Marissa Coronis starts to heat up, she is very fun to watch. And Costales sends that one just out, very close. A point awarded to the Owls, and they take the lead 4-3. And now it will be Jennifer Dawson here serving for the Owls. Sends that one over. Coronis, Coffey. McGuire sends it across. Just a little too much on that one, gives the Owls a point.
Got to work on the aim a little bit.
And early on in the set, those are some okay points to give up, but later on you're going to want to see her making those attempts. Castro, all the way across, excellent placement there.
And all off of a really great dig by Coronis. She set that up for sure.
And now it will be Shira Sanabria coming on, and she will be serving as McGuire takes a seat. And now let's see if Sanabria can start it off here. It's a good serve. Handled easily by the Owls, though. Tapped over. Excellent dig there from Coffey. And an excellent kill from the captain, Carolyn Scotchy.
Yeah, and these last 2 points for the Penmen have been set up by really good digs that were pretty difficult to pull off. Coffee there saved the point for sure.
Sanabria sends that one over. Another good serve there. Owls just sending it over. Castro, Coffee, Scotchy gets it stuffed. Coffee, Scotchy again. The Owls send that one over. Sanabria, good dig there. Coronas, been doing there. And Castro meets her at the wall, at the net, puts that one down. Penmen take the lead for the first time in the set. They're up 6-5.
And that was an impressive point there for the Penmen for sure. A lot of hard work and good digs to set that up.
Sanabria sends that one over. Sanabria, good attempt there, but that one not hit well. And take 6.
That was a smart play there by the Owls.
Now serving for the Owls, it will be Alexandria Juergens. And Juergens here. Sends that one over. Sherman. Castro. And the Penmen point there. 7-6 now. Very tightly contested set so far.
And that was a really strong kill by Castro. That was all power.
And now Castro serving. Sends it over. And a good recovery from the Owls here, and they get away with that one. Coffee looking. Coronas. Good dig there, and the Owls recover. Tapped over. Coffee. Sanabria across. And too many hits that time, I believe. So now we're 7-7. Just a mental mistake there for the Penmen. And now it will be Leanna Jadis who sends that one over. Good serve, handled well by Coronas. Scotchy, a little too much power on that one. And the Owls take the lead 8-7.
Very close game so far.
The only thing separating these teams right now is just a few mental mistakes on both sides. And that could be the difference in the end. Skirman, Coffee, Coronas, off the net by Sanabria. They're going to call that one as a never touched an Owl player.
Yeah, the Penmen are a little frustrated with themselves after that. That's 2 errors.
And now Jadis sends that one over. Coffee up. Scotchy tapped it over. Good play by Scotchy. Good recovery by the Owls. And they're going to get a point there, and they now take a 3-point lead here in the first set.
And that was a really important dig by the Owls. Both teams looking pretty good defensively.
And now Jadis, very important player for this team, sends that one over. Coronas, Coffee, Coronas. Excellent power there from Marissa Coronas. Penmen shrink that deficit to 2.
And that was really great placement. The Penmen need to work on their aim a little bit, but that was pretty perfect.
And now serving, it will be Kathleen Skirman. Sends that one over. Owls here. Gets it stuffed. Try again. Penmen do a good job there. Good heads-up play by Coffee, but great reactions by the Owls. Coronas gets her rejected, and it falls into the net and drops. Good effort from the Penmen, but the Owls will come away with a point there.
Yep.
And now serving for the Owls, it will be Anna Vennard. Now let's see what Vennard tries here. Sanabria, Coffee, Coronas, good power handled there by Jadis. Jadis, Castro, an excellent heads-up play there from Alyssa Gage to send that one right back and earn the Owls the point.
Yeah, that was a very smart and very quick play by Gage.
And now we're going to have a timeout called here, and we'll be back right after this quick break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to get this first set back underway. The Owls lead the Penmen 12-8, but some good back and forth play, and the Penmen definitely don't look out of it. And Carolyn, what do you think the Penmen have to do to get back into control of this set?
Definitely improve the aim on the kills and the serves, and keep up the digs for sure.
And an excellent kill right there for Coronis. Shrinks that deficit to just 3. And now Shira Sanabria will come out for Jacqueline McGuire. Coffee sends that one over. All the way across. Coffee, good play there. Skirman, McGuire, good power and placement. Penmen get another point here. Now they just trail 10-12.
That's exactly what we're looking for, is those kills that are perfectly placed.
Coffee sends that one over. Excellent quick play from the Owls there, and a good kill from Leanna Jadis.
Yeah, and that was a smart play, and she's been a little quiet so far, but that's what we expected from her for sure.
And now, serving for the Owls, Jillian Chambers. That one's going to hit the net and drop. Penmen get the point. And now for the Penmen, it will be Marissa Coronis. Coronis sends that one over. Looking for Jadis. Coronis handles that one well. Coffee, good play. Good attempt there, but a good play by that wall of the Owls. But Jacqueline McGuire has an answer, and now the Penmen trail by just 1.
And that was a great cross-court kill by McGuire. Penmen for sure seem to have the serving advantage right now.
Now Coronis sends that one out. Unfortunate there, but the Owls take back their 2-point lead.
Looks like I jinxed it a little bit, but still early. That's a point you can recover from.
And coming out of the timeout, the Penmen look very strong. We've seen that throughout the year. Digitagama somehow gets his team motivated to play, and unfortunate that time and just missing.
That was a close call, but from what I saw, definitely out.
And again, the Penmen just can't beat themselves up over these mistakes. They have to learn to recover from them very quickly. Just can't let a team like the Owls jump ahead of you. And here's Castro. And the Owls. And a good kill there from Melissa Gage. Gives the Owls a 15-13 lead here in the first set. My apologies, a 16-12 lead. An excellent kill there for the Penmen. Now they shrink the lead to just 3, and every time it looks like the Owls might start to pull away, Penmen have an answer. Now the Penmen just got to put together some consecutive points.
Yeah, they're answering well. They just need to build off of their momentum that they're getting.
Now it's Costales with the serve. Good block there. And excellent reactions from Leanna Jadis. He's starting to heat up here later on in the first set.
Yeah, the Penmen need to watch out for her. She's got a strong kill.
And now the Owls here. As Dawson sends that one over. Coronis to Coffee to McGuire. Now the Owls have a chance to answer. Infraction called. Penmen get the point. And now the Penmen trail by just 3. Checking back in will be Shira Sanabria, and she will be serving. Sanabria sends it over. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Owls, and the Penmen get the point.
Yeah, that's something you got to capitalize, is on the mental mistakes. We've definitely had the Penmen have had a few of their own, but try to get some momentum going here.
Now the Owls. Good play by Sanabria, Scacchi, Coronis. Good recovery from the Owls. They get it over. Hits the wall and drops. I spoke too soon. Penmen get the point. They trail by just 1. And after that play, we will have a timeout called by the Owls. Penmen trail by 1. We'll be back right after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just about ready to get this first set back underway. The Penmen started building some momentum. They've cut the lead down to 1. And now with Sanabria serving, they have a chance to tie this set. Let's see if they come out just as motivated after that timeout. Sanabria. Good serve there. She gets the ace, and the Penmen tie it up. And the last thing this Owls team wants is Shira Sanabria heating up from the serving spot.
Yeah, she can get really hot with the serve. The Owls definitely need to watch these mental mistakes.
And Sanabria, again, a good dip on that ball, but the Owls handle it well. And too much power on that one. The Penmen take the lead, 18-17 now.
Momentum definitely just shifted.
And again, Sanabria. That one hits the net and drops.
And that one can be a little painful, especially with all the momentum they just had going.
Yeah, definitely a little painful, but Sanabria didn't look shaken up by it, and that's definitely something you want to see from her. Now the Owls send that one over. Skirman, Coffee, excellent heads-up play as she just tapped that one over and gets the Penmen another point here.
And that was a really heads-up play by Coffee, and just like that, the Penmen seem to have recovered well.
And more plays like that could definitely inspire this Penmen team. More quick plays to catch the Owls off guard. And a good serve there, but Owls handle it. Get it over. And that's some excellent power right there. Ties it up 19-19.
Yeah, Castro seemed to have thought it went out, but referees disagree. And it's tied up.
And Jada sends that one over for the Owls. Sanabria to Coffee all the way across. Coronis. Good power, but the Owls recover. And now the Penmen here, Coffee. Castro just taps it over. Excellent play by Castro. Places it perfectly.
Yep, they found the gaps again, and that's something you want to keep up for sure, is just those little plays.
And a great play by Castro gives the Penmen a 1-point lead. And Skirman serving. Sends that one over. Jadis. Good placement there by Jadis, and maybe a little bit of miscommunication by the Penmen. Now, we're all even at 20 apiece, and it will be Anna Venard serving here for the Owls. An excellent attempt there. Coronis does a good job to save it. Skirman, Castro, no choice but to just send it over. And now the Owls have a chance to set up. Castro, Coffee, Coronis. Good power there. Hits the line. Penmen get the point. They lead by 1.
Yeah, that was exactly what you want to see from her, the power and the placement.
And Castro, another one of these players that maybe goes a little bit unnoticed because of Coronis, but she's been excellent all season for this Penmen team. And Penmen get another point here. They lead by 2. And another timeout called here by Lisa Barbaro. And we'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 22-20 is the score. Your Penmen lead here late in the first set. There's a good chance that we'll be closing it here before we go back to break. Still 1 timeout left. Dega Dagama has it. But if his team closes this out, he will not need it. And Carolyn, what do you think the Penmen need to do to close out this set?
They need to keep up with the strong, well-placed kills and just cut out the mental mistakes, which they seem to have done late in this set.
And it's just an unfortunate mistake there, not really something you can have much of an effect on. But Owls get the point there, 21-22 now the score.
Owls seem to have come back pretty motivated. Barbera was very animated during that timeout. She knows her team's better than how they've been playing.
And Castro, Skirman sends that one over. Owls get a chance to set up here. Good power, Castro handles it. Coffee across Coronis. Excellent power. Penmen get the point there. They regain their 2-point lead. Score is now 23-21.
Sometimes that's what you need to do, is just go at one of the players and challenge them to make the dig. And that's what Coronis did, and she took advantage for sure.
Now Coronis sends that one over. Good block there. Owls still have it. Another good block. Unfortunately, no one there. And the Owls trim that lead to just one. And Castro winced a little bit on that play. Don't know if that was frustration or maybe she might have aggravated something. Castro, it's that one back. Coronis. Owls here. Good block there by Amanda Costales. Now the Penmen 1 point away from ending this set.
And that was a huge point.
And Costales now serving. Good serve there. Owls, Jadis, Castro, and they're gonna have to send it over here. Coronis. And Owls, excellent job to keep it alive. The Penmen again pressuring. Excellent play by this Penmen team to keep that ball alive. Both teams playing very well right now. And can't fault either side there. Owls get the hard-fought point. Score now 24-23.
A lot of great defensive plays right there, but Castro just kind of got hit in the face and couldn't quite get that one under control.
And Coffee looking for Castro. He powers it through. Penmen get the point, and they will take this set 25-23. Excellent play by both teams. And we'll be back for the second set right after this. and gentlemen, getting ready to start this second set after the Penmen won the last one in a very competitive set. That one, no team had a clear advantage, and you could not tell who was going to take that one until it ended. And again, I'm Shane Andrews, alongside me, Carolyn Young. And Carolyn, what do the Penmen have to do to make sure they keep their momentum going into the second set?
Well, it was a really strong effort by the Penmens. They just pretty much need to keep up what they've been doing, save for the mental mistakes. And I know some of those are unavoidable, but definitely want to keep the aim on the serves and the aim on the kills. And other than that, very impressive effort by the Penmen.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. Not much you can do about all the mental mistakes, but you want to limit them as much as possible. And now, both teams just talking it over in the officials. Just waiting here, and again, the Owls, for them, you want to see Jada step up for them. She showed what she can do in that first set, but wasn't consistent enough for them. So if she steps up, it could be an entirely different Owls team. And that first serve right there for the Owls sent too far. And the Penmen get the early point, 1-0 here, off of a mistake from the Owls. Now Coffee, good serve there, good dig. A good dig on the other side there. McGuire gets it blocked. And now Castro. A little too much power on that one, and the Owls take the point, and both teams' points so far, both off mistakes.
Yeah, that was a good effort by the Penmen. You just want to keep the aim a little better on that kill, but other than that.
Now Chamber sends that one over. And that should be a point for the Penmen, and it is, as it took a deflection off that wall. And Amanda Costales, good job there.
Yeah, great job using the wall. That was something the Penmen need to do more.
Sometimes you just got to try and put some power and try and get it over. Things like that will happen. And Penmen get the point. And those Coronas serving. Jadis. Handled easily there by Coffee. Skirman. Castro. Excellent placement there by Castro. Now the Penmen lead by 2.
Castro has been one of the better players in this game. She has a lot of really smart plays.
Now Coronas, good power on that serve. Owls handle it. Jadis just tries to send it over, hits the net and falls. Penmen now lead 4-1.
This is a strong start by the Penmen. They definitely want to keep this up.
And definitely building on that momentum that they had coming toward the end of that first set. Coronas again, good power. That one sent over by Juergens. McGuire, good placement there right in the corner. And the Penmen now lead 5-1. And this could be their biggest lead at any point. And now Coronas again. The Penmen look very motivated here. Coronas, good power. An excellent block there by McGuire. Another attempt. Hits the net. And the Penmen get another point here. They lead 6-1.
The Owls are definitely struggling, and I was about to say they should call a timeout.
Yeah, not surprising at all. They call that timeout, trailing by 5. And we'll be back to continue this second set right after this quick break. Ready to get this second set back underway here. Your Penmen have been dominating so far. They're up 6-1 here, and it's been a part to the Penmen's great play and also some mistakes from the Owls. And Carolyn, what do you think the Owls have to do to make sure they can get back into the set?
They need to receive better. They're definitely been struggling defensively. And that was another one where they just kind of let it slip through. They got to close the gaps and just recover from this because they're reeling right now.
And good placement there from Coronis, and you can, another point there for the Penmen. They lead 8-1, and Coronis has been on fire serving, but you can see this Owl team getting frustrated with some of the calls by the official. And it's getting to the point now where you got to be more than just frustrated. You have to try and stop anything that you think is going to be close, and they do it again there. And the Penmen up 9-1, and if you're Lisa Barbaro, you have to be furious with this right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're just having severe defensive struggles right now. Not good judgment.
They handle that one. Good play there. Dig by Skirman. Now they just got to send it over. Coronis. Castro. Good power there, but Coronis was there. An infraction going to be called there, and the Owls will get a point here. Now they trail by 7. 9-2 is the score.
And the Penmen had a big point streak going there, about 8 points, so that was a big point for the Owls for sure.
Now McGuire. And that one's going to get sent out. And now they trail by 6. And these next couple points are going to be big because you want to see the Penmen rebound very quickly. And if they don't, they're going to let the Owls get right back into this, and they're going to lose their 6-point cushion. Coronis, good power, finds the line. And the Penmen are up by 7 now.
Penmen have been using the lines very well. A lot of close calls, but very good aim so far. Yeah,
something tells me Digidegama saw what you saw in that first set and that their aim was a little off, and he definitely adjusted it. And another good kill there for the Penmen. Now they have an 8-point lead.
The serving game has been really important for the Penmen, whether it's great serves or just kind of defensive errors by the Owls. It's given them a lot of momentum.
And this Penmen team has looked very, very motivated here in the second set and get a point there. And now we're going to have another timeout called here. The Penmen lead 12-3, and we'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting this second set back underway here. Penmen lead 12-3, and they've just looked dominant here in the second set, and they have forced the Owls to use both their timeouts here, and this could be a very dominant set for the Penmen if they keep things up. Now sent over by Costales, and then Penmen handling it easily. Both teams just going back and forth. Excellent dink over the top there from Carolyn Scacchi, and the Penmen lead by 10.
Yeah, that was a really, really smart play, and that's what you need to do to keep this going.
And Costales again. Sends that one over. Jadis sends that one down. Excellent kill from her, and it's what the Owls need. They need her to step up if they want to get back into this set.
Yeah, that could be a really big point for the Owls as far as, you know, knowing who they should go to, because Jadis has been quiet so far, but she's a big player for them.
And Scotchy answers immediately. And Penmen have their 10-point lead again. And now Sanabria is going to come in for McGuire, and Sanabria did an excellent job with serving in the first set. Let's see if she can do it again here. And she can. Excellent serve from Sanabria. Makes the Owls scramble a little bit, and they just couldn't get that ball up and over the net. Penmen lead by 11 now.
I don't know the count on how many aces the Penmen have, but this is an impressive serving performance so far.
Sanabria again. See what the Owls do here. And now Sanabria. Castro gets it blocked, but it's going to go out, and the Penmen get the point here. 16-4, they lead by 12. A little bit of fortune for the Penmen that time. Yeah,
that's a tough break for the Owls. You get a good block, but just an unlucky bounce for them.
Sanabria sends that one over. And again, I spoke too soon and just dipped just a little too early there, and Owls get a point. They trail by 11 now. And now it will be Alexandria Juergens here for the Owls. Sanabria to Coffey, across. Castro sends that one wide. Now the Owls trail by 10.
Smart defensive play by the Owls to let that go out, and that's something that they need to continue because they've been shaky defensively so far.
And they send that one out. Penmen get a point, and Penmen don't really need that much help, but they'll take some mistakes if the Owls are going to give it to them. And now Castro sends that one over. And that one, Jadis. Good play by Skirman to get to that. Coronis, excellent power by Coronis. The Penmen have an 18-6 lead right now.
And, you know, despite the dominance, Coronis had been a little bit quiet so far this set, and that's what you want to see from her going forward.
And even though Coronis was quiet, that's not necessarily a bad thing, as other players for this team have been stepping up throughout this set, including Castro being a big part of it. A good dig from her right there. Coronis sent over there by Coffey. Castro there, Skirman. Castro taps it. The Owls handle that one. They look there for Jadis. Nothing doing as Castro is going to earn the point there for the Penmen. And now a 19-6 lead. And the Penmen have been on fire in this second set.
And the Penmen are really feeling it right now. They're energetic and they're confident. This is a good set for them so far.
Castro sends that one over. And an ace for Castro. Now the Penmen lead by 14.
And this is very impressive.
When I was looking at both these teams, I thought they were pretty even. And the Owls have the best overall record in this conference. And the Penmen are really taking it to them right now. They surrender a point there. And the Owls trail 20-7. And it's never over till it's over, but the Penmen look very good here in the second set. And Jadis sends that one over. Sanabria to Coffey. Castro. And it drills Jadis, and the Penmen get the point there. 21-7 now the score.
And that was a tough break. Jadis getting hit in the face there.
Yeah, I mean, just the power on that kill. And the Penmen have the Owls scrambling here.
Good recovery by Jadis there, though.
Coronis gets the kill there. Penmen lead 22-7. And Skirman serving here. Hits the net and drops. Now the Owls trail 8-22.
Penmen should look to keep their serving under control late in this set.
Again, they do have a big lead, but especially when you have a player like Leanna Jadis, the Owls can come back at any point. Good tap there. Owls get another point here. 9-22.
Yeah, that was a really smart play by Vasquez, I believe it was. Just finding the gaps, something the Owls haven't been doing.
And Anna Vennard serves that one, Sanabria. Good tap there, good dig there from Vennard. A good tap there, and Owls get another point. 10-22 now the score.
It's easy to relax when you have a big lead like that, but it can be unpredictable, so they need to get the momentum back in their favor.
And perhaps the Penmen just a little bit too complacent with their lead right now. Excellent play there by Joanne Coffey. And I wouldn't even know how to describe that one. A no-look tap over that net gets the Penmen another point here.
Yeah, that was a very impressive play. And, you know, even with this lead, that was one of the better plays of the set.
Coffey sends that one over. Good dig there. Coffey. Coronis. Excellent play by Coronis. Gets the kill, and the Penmen now 1 point away from ending this set.
This is dominance like I haven't seen from the Penmen in a while, so this is
a good serve there from Coffey, and you can tell the Penmen very confident and comfortable trying things. They surrender a point there, but still have a 13-point lead and just 1 point away from ending it. And now it will be Jillian Chambers. She sends that one over. Castro, Coffey, Coronis. And Jadis handles that one. It's across. An excellent play there from Gabriela Vasquez. Looked like she was going for power, but perfect placement. Gets the Owls another point here. They trail 24-12.
Penman struggling a little bit to put this away.
And Chambers. That one finds the line. Now the Owls get a point. And the way Dega DeGama reacted to that, kinda looks like he was saying it looked like it was a 50-50. Why let it go?
Yeah, that was, they're just got maybe a little too confident. Now they're struggling.
And Coronis with great power there, but a good job by the Owls. No choice but to just send it over. Coronis again. Coffey all the way across. Coronis a third time. You can definitely see who the Penmen want to end this set. An excellent block there by either Alyssa Gage or Gabriela Vasquez. And now the Owls trail by just 10. Dega DeGama's going to call a timeout here, and we'll be back to finish off the second set right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to get this second set back underway, and this should be the end of it as the Penmen have a 10-point lead, and they are 1 point away from ending it. And you got to think that's what Dega DeGama's been telling them. Don't get complacent. You just need one more point. And now Chambers sends that one over. Castro across. Coronis gets the kill, and the timeout worked. Dega DeGama influences his team to end that set. Penmen win it 25-14, and we'll be back for the third set right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to get this third set started. The Penmen have a 2-set lead. In that first set, very competitive, very tightly contested. The second set, nothing like that. Very dominant performance by the Penmen. A decent amount of mental and physical errors by the Owls. And Carolyn, what do you think the Penmen have to do to come out strong, keep their momentum, and win this game?
Well, you know, they can't take anything for granted, and they can't get too overconfident because, you know, they played well, but there were also a lot of mistakes by the Owls, and, you know, the coaching staff for the Owls is looking to kind of get them back under control and get them relaxed and playing well. So the Penmen just need to focus on their game and definitely not underestimate their opponent.
And while that second set might be the most memorable, that first set is huge because the Penmen know that this Owls team can compete. They saw it in the first set. An excellent dig there. So we're underway here, and the Penmen just have to not get complacent and not think that they can win this if they play half as good as they have. And Castro to Coronis, sends it over and out. And maybe right there, that might have been a little bit of complacency as Coronis kind of just sending that one over backwards. She sends that one out, and the Owls have a 1-point lead. And now Chambers sends that one over. Castro sends that one out. The Owls have a 2-point lead.
And this is not a good start so far. Got to kind of calm it down and definitely fix that aim.
Now Chambers here. That one over. A dig by Skirman. Castro hits the top of the net. Good play by both teams. Excellent placement there from Gabriela Vasquez. And the Owls lead 3-0.
And this is exactly the kind of response that the Owls wanted. This is a very strong start for them so far.
And Chambers still serving here. Now the Penmen. Nothing doing that time. And again, they look right back to Gabriela Vasquez, who gets a point for them, and excellent power from her.
That was a really strong kill, and she's somebody who could make a big difference in this set.
Sent over again, that one out. Penmen get the point and a chance to serve, and this is going to be very big for them. It's going to how they rebound from that, and if they can keep their serving strengths up. Now Coronis sends that one over. Again, excellent power there from Vasquez, and she is on fire right now.
Definitely player of the set so far.
And Vasquez will come out. And coming on for her will be Feebles. Sends that one over. And the Penmen get the point there. Now they trail by just 3.
And that was good placement, you know, mostly kind of a mistake by the Owls, but definitely give her credit.
And now Costales for the Penmen. Good serve there. Jadis can't do anything with that one. McGuire gets it blocked. Scotchy, good play by her. Coffey just sends it over. Infringement there, maybe stepping a little bit over, maybe a hand went over the net. Either way, Penmen get the point, and they trail by just 2 now. Costales sends that one over. Good serve. She gets the ace. Now the Penmen trail by 1.
And serving is something that really was an asset to the Penmen in the last set. So if they can keep up this quality of serving, that'll do them well.
Costales sends that one in the net, and it drops.
Seems like I've jinxed it again.
And now the Penmen down by 2. You have to see how they rebound here as the Owls do look like they're motivated. They do look like they know they can still win this. And a mistake there from Coronis, a very rare mistake from her. And the Penmen trail by 3 now.
The Penmen need to tighten it up defensively right now.
Now, Owls send it over. Coronis puts the power on that one and gives the Penmen a point. 5-7 now the score, the Penmen trail.
Great recovery by her. Mistake the last point, but then a lot of power there and playing well for her team again.
And the usual sub happens. McGuire comes out. Sanabria comes on to serve. And Jadis, excellent kill there. Again, just every time the Penmen look like they might start building some momentum, the Owls have killed it so far this set. Jurgen sends that one over. Sanabria. Coffee, Castro, good power there. The Penmen get another point. They trail by 2.
That's important for Castro to, start getting hot again, because she was definitely big in the last set.
We'll see if she can do it serving here. It's Castro. Gives that one over. Castro here, sends it back in. Coronis, good placement on that one, forcing the Owls to do something with it. Sanabria, Coffee, Castro, again good power. And again, good play by both teams here. Skirman, Castro, and infringement there. The Owls get a point and they trail by 3.
And that's a frustrating way to end that volley. Good defensive play by both teams, and just the error there for the Penmen.
Again, we're starting to look more like the first set here. Both these teams very evenly matched. We're seeing it right now. Excellent power there from Coronis, just puts it in between the wall and the net. The Penmen trail 7-9. Now Captain Kathleen Skirman serving here for the Penmen. Looking for Vasquez, sends it over. And now the Penmen trail by just 1.
See if they can keep up this momentum and tie it.
Skirman. Skirman, good play there. Coronis. Coffee. Jadis. And that one by Chambers. Sanabria does what she can to keep it in. Castro sends it over. Good recovery there by the Penmen. And Vasquez, excellent power there. And now the Owls lead by 2. They're up 10-8.
Really good effort by the Penmen there, but an even better kill by the Owls.
So far, Gabriela Vasquez has been incredible for this Owls team so far this set. Sanabria. Skirman. Coronis. Penmen are gonna drop the point there. It's given to the Owls. They're now up 11-8. Again, the Penmen just gotta limit these mistakes they're making. Sanabria, good play. Coronis sends it over. Excellent play there from Coronis and Casales. They get the block. Penmen get the point. They now trail by just 2.
And the Penmen wall needs to step up and keep up plays like that, because they have been pretty quiet so far in all the sets.
Yeah, and the wall that the Penmen usually put together always has Coronis or Scotchy in it, and usually it's a very big part of their game. Not so much tonight, but today. Penmen there, give up another point. And they trail by 3 now, but again, very evenly matched, and all it takes is a little bit of momentum for the Penmen to take the lead. Sent over there. Infringement called. And now 13-9, the Owls lead.
Yeah, these infringements are definitely hurting the Penmen so far.
And now Dege Agama is going to call timeout, try and talk things over with his team, and we'll be back right after this quick break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Penmen trail the Owls here in the third set, 9-13, and most of that is because of, one, Gabriela Vasquez being on fire in this set, and two, the Penmen making some mental mistakes. And if Vasquez slows down and the Penmen start to make less mistakes, they could come back into it, but a mistake there and a good serve, not to take anything away from Chambers, but a mistake made by Castro. Now the Owls have a 5-point lead. And sent over Castro. Play there. Excellent play there from Coffey. On that point.
Yeah, and that setup by Coffey, really smart and took a lot of skill, and then Coronis finished it off. Got to keep that up.
And Coffey did a great job to go up there, get in front of that net, plays it back to Coronis, who just gets the kill, and that one's a little too far. And now the Owls lead by 5 again.
And the Penmen need to tighten up the serves. Serving was an advantage for them in the last set, but right now it seems to be hurting them.
And now the Owls send that one over. They send it out. Penmen get the point. They trail by 4 now, and they have to capitalize on this. Sent over there by Costales. Looking for Jadis. Good play by Coffey all the way across. McGuire. Good placement there, but a good play by Feebles. Costales does a great job there. Good block, excellent play. Unfortunate by McGuire, sent it into the net, but good effort there from that Penmen team.
They got to keep up that good defensive play. They couldn't quite finish it, but a lot of good digs on that volley.
They trail by 5 again. Owls send that one over. Takes a deflection off the net. The Owls do a good job keeping it alive. Jadis. Now McGuire. That one's going to be called here as Owls get the point. 17-11 now the score.
Penmen seem to be a little confused as to what they did wrong there, but another mistake.
And the only thing I can think of is that ball didn't touch a Southern Connecticut player and just hit the net and came back. Coronis, good play there by the Owls. Excellent power from Coronis. Sends that one there. Irvin can't finish it, but Scotchy can. Excellent point for the Penmen. They trail by 5 now.
Really smart play and a lot of skill there also. The Penmen just need to want this more. The Owls are in desperation mode, and the Penmen kind of need to match their energy.
A good play from Scotchy, and that's what you expect from your captain. Now, another good block by that wall. Coronis, good power. And the Penmen get the point there, beating 3 of the Owl players. And they trail by just 4 now.
And the Owls have been pretty good defensively so far, but that looked more like how they were playing in the second set.
Jadis across. Sanabria handles it well. Coffey all the way across. Castro. Now the Owls with a chance to respond. Good play by Coronis. Scotchy taps it over. Good dig there from Bernard. Sanabria, Castro, Scotchy. Good play from both teams here. Jadis gets it blocked. No chance but to send it over. Excellent dig there from Coronis, and Castro coming right back. Gets the point for the Penmen, and they trail by 3 now.
And that was a huge point. Really good volley by both teams. A lot of great defensive plays, and Castro finishes it off. Try to build off this momentum.
And the official there having a discussion with Degede Gama, and Degede Gama did not look happy after that one. We'll have a timeout here, and we'll be back right after this quick break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to get this third set back underway. The Penmen trail by 3, but they have a chance to end this game if they can get themselves back into this set, and they did a good job of that recently. They've been playing better than they have in the start of this set. And what do the Penmen have to do in order to continue to score points and get back in front?
They need to match the energy of this Owls team. The Owls are, facing the end of this game for them, and they're really in desperation mode. So the Penmen just need to respond to what they're giving them and definitely get the confidence up.
Owls get a point there thanks to Jadis. They have a 4-point lead now. Castro, Coffee, good play. Coronis taps it over. Jadis, right back to Jadis, takes a deflection. Coronis handles it. Castro takes deflection off the Owls wall now. And again, looking for Jadis. And that one's going to go wide. Penmen get the point here, and they trail by 3.
A lot more longer volleys in this set than the last set. So the Penmen just need to keep up the good defensive plays and then get players like Castro and Coronis to finish it off.
And you can definitely tell now it looks like the Owls starting to focus on getting the ball to Jadis more. Coffee. Scotchy, good tap over. Sanabria, Coffee, Castro. Excellent power, good play there from Bernard to keep it up. But a call against the Owls. Penmen get the point. 16-18 now, the Penmen trail.
And even though it wasn't a kill, that was impressive power from Castro.
Let's see what Castro can do from a serve here. She sends it over. Now, no choice but to send it over. Goes out. Penmen get another point here. They trail by 1.
Bit of miscommunication by the Owls.
Now you're starting to see a little bit of a momentum swing now. Penman's starting to roll here, and let's see what Castro can do. Hits the net. Good heads-up play there. Jadis taps it over. Good heads-up play by Jadis to get the Owls another point here, and they give themselves a 2-point lead.
Yep, smart play. They haven't been finding the gaps enough. The Owls haven't. The Penmen are playing well defensively, but the Owls haven't been taking advantage of their mistakes like they did just there.
Now sending it over. Skirman. Coffee. Good effort there by the Owls, and unfortunately for Jadis, both Vasquez and Bernard followed her when she went to go for that dig, so put them a little out of position to capitalize on it. Penmen get the point nonetheless. 18-19 now the score. Penmen trail by 1. Skirman sends it over. Bernard. And they look for Vasquez, taps it over. Sanabria there. Coffee sends it. Bernard. Chambers. Skirman does a good job there. Coffee. Castro. Not enough on that tap. And the Owls have a 2-point lead again here, and neither team able to really get consecutive points and get some consistent scoring going on right now. But now serving for the Owls will be Anna Bernard. Bernard sends it over. And that time there, can't handle the serve. Bernard gets the ace. Penmen trail by 3.
And that's got to be frustrating for the Penmen. They were so close to tying it up, and now it's back to a 3-point lead for the Owls.
And Bernard sends it over, taps the net. Good play by Sanabria. Coronis. And that one excellently killed by Alyssa Gage. Another timeout called by Dega Degama. Penmen trail by 4, and we'll be back to continue this third set right after this break. Back, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to get this third set back underway. The Penmen trail by 4, but they've shown that they're still in it. They just need a way to be able to score consistently. And Carolyn, what do you think the Penmen have to do to start putting more points on the board?
Well, you know, first off, they can't let the frustration set in too much, and just because it's a 4-point lead, they can't count themselves out. And right there, that was a great play.
And Marissa Corona, someone who's going to have to step up for this team if they want to come back into this set. Now Sanabria coming out. Stepping onto the court will be Lauren Irvin. Now Degedegama giving some instructions. As the Owls wiping the floor now. Little precautions, try to prevent some injuries. And now the Penmen, they've done a good job of staying in this set. They haven't been too overwhelmed by the Owls, but now it's getting late, getting toward the end of the set. The Penmen have to find a way to start really making their chances worth it. Coffey sends it over. Excellent tap there, but good reactions by the Penmen just to send it over. And Jadis, good play by Coffey. Skirman looking, Castro taps it. And another mistake there from Castro, and Penmen now trail by 4.
Those are two very similar plays in a row by her. So she just needs to get a little more power on that tap.
Sent over there by Chambers. Coronis. Excellent power there from Coronis. Penmen now trail by 3. The score is 23-20.
And that was a really great kill. She's got to have a couple more of those if they're going to get back in this.
Now Coronis. Served by Coronis. Infringement called against the Owls. Penmen get another point here. They now trail by just 2.
They're not dead yet.
And Coronis now. See what she can do. Good serve. Takes a deflection off the top of that net. Excellent heads-up play there from Vasquez. But Castro not happy with that.
Very smart play by Vasquez there.
Now the official's going to have a discussion. Be interesting to see if they saw 2 different things here. Point awarded to the Owls, and Captain Kathleen Skirman's going to look for a answer as to why that is. And now the Penmen still in it, just down by 3. Now getting ready to get back underway here, as it will be Gabriela Vasquez serving here for the Owls. She has stepped up big time in this set for them. Now the Owls send it over. Coronis, Coffey, Castro. And the Penmen going to get a point there. They're down by 2, 24-22 now the score. Again, the Owls do have a chance to end this set, but the Penmen doing a good job staying alive.
Just like the Penmen last set, the Owls seem to be having some struggles closing it out.
Costales, serve there. Infringement called against the Owls. Penmen get the point. They're now trailed by just 1, 23-24 now. And Barbara are going to call the timeout here, and we'll be back to finish off this third set right after this quick break. Back, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to get this third set back underway. Penmen trail 23-24. but 1 point away to giving themselves a little bit of a lifeline here. Serving for them is Costales, and very big couple of plays coming up right now.
This serve is really important.
Costales, good serve there. Jadis. And Corona sends it over. Castro just taps it over there. Now the Penmen have to try and survive this. Good job there. And a good play by the Penmen, but overwhelmed by the Owls. Tough set to lose, but they take it 25-23, and we'll be back for the fourth set after this break. Back, ladies and gentlemen, 5 seconds away from getting this fourth set underway. Owls won that last set. It was very close, and the Penmen have to be feeling like they just a couple things differently, and they could have won that set, and this game would be over. But let's see what Degedegama has his team doing now, if he has them motivated and energized to come out and dominate here. And what do you think that this Penmen team has to do in order to come out and take this set?
They can't let the momentum shift as much as it did, and if they cut out some of those mental mistakes, some of those defensive errors and serve errors, they could have won that last set. So they can't get down on themselves. They just have to close it out here.
Now underway here in Coronas. Handled well by the Owls. Chambers, good accuracy from her. And gets the Owls a 1-point lead.
And Castro having a few defensive struggles in the end of the last set and so far, but she's been doing well offensively for the Penmen.
Bernard sends that one out. Penmen get the point, 1-1 now. And again, a big thing for the Penmen would be capitalizing on the mistakes the Owls make, and oftentimes they didn't. See if they can do it here. They do. Penmen get the point. They're up 2-1 now. Now Joanne Coffey serving. She's had a very good game. Good play there by the Owls, but Coronis handles it well. McGuire gets her attempt blocked, but it goes out. Penmen get the point. They now lead 3-1.
Bit of an unfortunate bounce for the Owls. Penmen coming out strong so far.
Now let's see what the Owls can do here. Sent right back. Excellent heads-up play by Jacqueline McGuire and Amanda Costales. Penmen now lead 4-1. Coffey sends that one over. And again, the Penmen going to get a point here. They're up 5-1. And again, we talked about it earlier on, that this Penmen wall has become very important early on in this fourth set. And a timeout taken by the Owls, and we'll be back right after this quick break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting this fourth set back underway here. Joanne Coffey sends that one over. The Penmen lead 5-1. Good play just to get it over there for the Owls. Coffey all the way across. Coronis. Good power there. Owls scrambling to keep it alive. Good effort there from Vasquez, but couldn't do anything with that. Penmen now have a 6-1 lead.
And they're looking to come out really strong, just like they did in the second set, and pull away.
And now, Coffey. Good serve there. Vasquez. Coffey for Castro. Good power there. For Vasquez there. Castro. Coffey. Sent over there. Costales gets the point for the Penmen. They now lead by 6. The score is 7-1.
And this is actually looking a lot like the second set. Kind of pretty even starting out, and then the Penmen pulling away.
And then right there, though, the Penmen, the bad serve. Owls get the point, and mistakes like that are okay if they're few and far between. And now, Jillian Chambers here. Sends that one over for the Owls. Costales, good play. The Owls do an excellent job just to keep that alive. Point there for the Penmen. They now lead 8-2.
Another big early lead. They've got to keep this up.
Yeah, and this is big for the Penmen here. Momentum on their side. They just have to keep consistently scoring and limit their mistakes like you've been saying. An excellent ace there for Coronis. The Penmen now lead 9-2.
And that's a good sign that their serves are back under control, and another ace for the Penmen there.
Mistake there for Coronis. So now the Penmen are up by 6. And again, mistakes like that, if you can get a couple points in between them, that's fine. And Vasquez now serving for the Owls. Coronis to Coffey. McGuire gets the point there. The Penmen continuing to roll here. They lead 10-3.
The Owls seem to be struggling defensively again, like they did significantly in the second set.
Costales, good serve there. Vasquez, an excellent kill there for Alexandra Nims.
very well placed. The Owls definitely need to work on their placement and just setting up the kill.
The Owls send that one over. Coronis, Skirman. They're just going to have to send it over here. Good play by the Penmen to keep it alive, but the Owls get a chance at another play. And that's what happens if you let them get another time to set up. Owls now trail by 5. A good play from the Owls there. Made the Penmen scramble, didn't give them a good chance, and they closed it out. Good play by them. Now Coffee looking for Coronis, taps it over. Called against the Owls. Penmen get the point. They're now up 11-5.
And they definitely need to capitalize on those mental mistakes by the Owls and keep this momentum going. They're still up, but the Owls could come back.
And Sanabria checking in and serving. Good serve by her. Owls recover though. Coronis. A good heads up play by Coffee, but Owls are ready for it, and an excellent kill there by Leanna Jadis. And again, if this Owls team want to get back into this set, Jadis has to step up for them.
And they've been looking a lot more accurate and a lot stronger in their kills so far later in this set.
This one sent over and misplayed there by the Penmen. And now the Owls trail by just 4, and the Penmen have to do something about this quickly.
There's definitely been a large momentum shift. The Penmen need to get this back under control.
Castro, Coffee, Scotchy, good heads up play there. And infringement called against the Owls. Penmen get the point, and as well as the Penmen have been playing this set, the Owls have had a lot of mistakes contributing to the Penmen score, and Penmen have to capitalize on this like they were earlier on. Let's see what Castro can do here. She sends this one over. Good serve there. Excellent placement there. Castro tried to get a hand on it, but nothing doing. Now it's trim that deficit to just 4 again.
Penmen having some defensive struggles so far in this set.
Jadis. Great serve there. And Jadis gets the ace.
And just another avoidable defensive mistake there by the Penmen.
Yeah, another mistake by the Penmen they need to fix, but take nothing away from Jadis. She's doing an excellent job so far since coming back from that timeout. And the Owls now trail by just 2.
Great job by the wall by the Owls there.
And a good move by Digidagama calls a timeout, trying to re-energize his team, and we'll be back right after this quick break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to get this 4th set back underway here. Both teams have 1 timeout remaining, and it's a very close set. Owls need to win the set to stay alive, and the Penmen really don't want to push this to a 5th and final set. Serving here, Jadis for the Owls, sends it over. Coronis looking for Scotchy, just taps it over. Now, excellent play there by Skirman, Sanabria, and Castro. Has to send it over, and now let's see what they can do here. They get it blocked. Good play by the wall mid-up of Joanne Coffee and Carolyn Scotchy. The Penmen have a 3-point lead now.
And that was a huge block. Their wall really needs to get back into it. the Owls have kind of been able to take advantage and get a lot of open shots, but good play by the wall on that one.
We've seen it a little bit coming in different parts of the game. The wall, the Penmen has done a good job, but they haven't been consistent enough as they have been. And when you have players like Scotchy and Coronis and Castro, and along with many others, that wall should be a very dominant part of your game. And we're starting to see it now, but unfortunate bounce for the Penmen. The Owls get the point. Now, serving for the Owls, it will be Anna Vennard, who has had a pretty good game for them. She's been quiet, but she's made some good digs, and she's done very well serving. Costales breaks the wall there. Penmen lead by 5 now, 15-10 the score.
Definitely want to look for them to keep up this momentum. It would be very troubling to win the first 2 sets and then drop 2 in a row.
We have a little bit of a scoreboard malfunction here as we're getting ready to get things back underway here, and the score has been adjusted. 14-11 now is the Penmen lead. An official having a discussion with Dega de Gama. We're getting ready to get back underway. Coffee sends that one over. Excellent heads-up play there, but the Owls do a great job to recover. An excellent dig by Vennard, but McGuire. And a little bit of miscommunication by the Owls, but take nothing away. Excellent kill there from McGuire. The Penmen lead by 4. Owls here. Vasquez. Good play there by Jadis. They just get it over. Penmen have a chance to set up a play here. Excellent play by the Owls. And they now trail by just 3.
Yeah, it looks like it was Gage with that block. That was a great play by the Owls wall there.
And Alyssa Gage, another player that has been very quiet but very good and very important for her team. And now Coffee across Coronis. Excellent power, finds the line. And Penmen get the point. And they regain that 4-point lead. Coronis gets the signal. Here comes a serve. Skirman, Coffee, Castro. Excellent power and placement. Penmen leads 17-12 now.
Yeah, great kill there.
And timeout called by Lisa Barbaro, and we'll be back right after this quick break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to get things back underway here as the Penmen just coming out of their huddle. Dega de Gama just trying to motivate his team to close out this 4th set so they can get their win. And Carolyn, what do you think the Penmen have to do, and who do they have to rely on in order to get this win?
Well, Coronis needs to keep up those unfortunate serve error there, but Coronis needs to keep up those strong backline kills. Those have been a big asset to the Penmen, and you know, they just need to close this out and stay confident because they've had a pretty good set so far.
And the Penmen have been playing well, minus the mistakes, but volleyball's a sport where mistakes are just going to be made. And the best way to erase a mistake is to score right after it. Good back and forth play here. McGuire. Now the Owls here. Infringement called against the Penmen. Owls get the point. They trail by 3 now. Vasquez sends that one over. Coffee to Costales. Excellent play and excellent power from Costales. Penmen lead 18-14.
And Costales is one of the players for the Penmen that may not be, the flashiest and the biggest name, but she has definitely been an important player in this set, and she has had a lot of good offensive plays.
That's there a serve from her, and Scotchy. Very good play there. Point given to the Penmen. They now lead by 5. And one thing I've noticed about Costales is she serves when the Penmen know that they can't afford a mistake. She doesn't do anything flashy like you were saying, but she knows how to get things done. And Costales sends that one over. And she's gonna, almost spoke too soon there. Good recovery by the Owls. Scotchy gets her attempt blocked. And now the Owls trail by 4.
And that was all set up by the really good defensive play by the Owls there. I also thought that was going to be a point for the Penmen, but it was a really great recovery.
An excellent effort by the Owls, and both teams we've seen do not give up on a play very easily. Coffee, Coronis, excellent power. I don't think they're getting to that one. Coronis gets the point. Penmen lead by 5 now.
Yeah, with these two teams, you even see, even if the ball seems to be out of reach, they're running after it, they're diving for it. Both teams playing with a lot of heart tonight.
And that's got to be in part to both coaching staffs there. An unfortunate serve there from Sanabria, a rare mistake from her. And now the Owls trail by 4, but the Penmen just 5 points away from closing out this set and the game. Skirman, Coffee, Scotchy taps it over. Good play by Scotchy, but a good recovery by the Penmen. Coffee, Castro, great power, and it falls out. Penmen get the point, 21-16 now the score.
And that was a really great kill, and I was very impressed by the Owls there. I thought for sure that was going to be a point for the Penmen. They somehow pulled that dig out, so great play by them, but the Penmen do get the point there.
And Jadis with a question for the official, and now the official going to talk to the linesman, and Penmen done a great job coming out of timeouts, and that's not just this game. We've seen that all year. Digga does a great job motivating his side, and they've just been an excellent team in this game, and even in the last set where they made a few mistakes, they still looked good. Penmen still get a point there. And getting things back underway. Score stays 21-16. And Castro taking her time here. Now the Owls here. Jadis and a mistake by the Owls. So now the Penmen lead 22-16. And Castro, let's see what she can do here.
We're definitely looking for the Penmen to finish this setup.
Castro sends it over. Good play by Castro. Sanabria, maybe if she was just an inch taller.
Yeah, that was still a really great effort by Castro.
And good play by the Penmen, and excellent play by the Owls, and back underway here. Jada sends it over. Coffee, Coronis gets it blocked, and Scotchy just tried to swing a hand out at it, hit it, but not much she could do with that one. Now the Penmen still have a 4-point lead here, but gotta be expecting this Owls team to just keep coming at you the way they are. Scotchy. The point given to the Owls there. 19-22 now the score.
The Penmen need to get this back under control. They're giving up the momentum right now.
And I think if another point is scored, you will see, and it's not, but Digga still has that one timeout, and that could come in very handy later on. Now the Penmen just 2 points away. Now Kathleen Skirman serving here for the Penmen. If you're the Owls, you know you can't afford any mistakes. And an excellent kill there from Gabriela Vasquez. De Gama looks up at the scoreboard, looks back, decides not to call a timeout. Now it will be Anna Vernard. Vernard sends that one over. Sanabria, Coffey tried that move again. This time the Owls saw it coming. Sanabria, Coffey, Castro, good power there. Owls do a good job recovering. Chambers, Sanabria, Castro, Coronis, excellent kill there, Marissa Coronis. And now the Penmen just 1 point away from ending this game.
That was a huge play, great play by Coronis. She's been maybe not as noticeable as she usually is in this game, but she's gotten the points when the Penmen have needed it.
And Vasquez hits the net, the ball drops. Penmen take this set 25-20, and they take this game 3-1. For the rest of the crew, my name is Shane Andrews. Alongside me, Carolyn Young. Thank you for joining us, and have a good one.